Please do not describe the image for those who escaped it. I would say he's doing like a sort of crouched down squatting pose, going, "Oh, you looking at Misa balls," or something like that. And they're like disturbingly heaving, steaming, heavy balls. So, don't click on it. Basically, load game. And there's some leakage as well. I mean, it's impressive. Kill. The streamer usually isn't the villain of their own stream, but here it's different. Right. The last save was Hero Bin, because this bin has been saving our lives consistently. By far the best person on the team. The words you just spoke out loud got me a disciplinary at work. Heaving jar testicles. As a mod, if I smoked, I'd be taking a long drag of a cigarette every night. You're just ashamed of Jar Jar's sexuality. He's not allowed to express himself. The one person I can't moderate. What's the opposite of a partner badge, and how do you get it? Oh, by the way, just after I saved last time, I found some remains on the floor that allowed me access to one of the systems. So, we'll do that in a second. Let me just refresh my memory. Seeking passage. I don't think our journal is updated in a while. I think it is literally just, you're all here just banding together. So that's the plot. We're saving our friend. Command console. I can go into systems control, I think, and access the containment cells. That's what I found. I found the password to the containment cells. Seeking passage is my Tinder profile. Oh. I'd love to ash a 100-meter long cigarette. That would feel so good. I've never had a cigarette or tried a cigarette. What do you get out? This is going to make me sound like such a fucking nerd, like such a pathetic dweeb. Do you get like a rush or a high off of a cigarette? Like, what does a cigarette do to you? Like, nicotine is a drug. Yeah, but what does it do? Is it like caffeine? Is it like that kind of thing? But the opposite? Is it like, does it calm you down? Because I know a lot of people smoke after like sex or after like, to relax, like after a movie or something, they'll take a cigarette. You get a head rush high until you're addicted. Then you don't really get the head rush, you just feel less shit. I never really understood it. My grandparents smoked when I was a kid, but like not that much. They were never like chain smokers. And my granddad quit when I was a kid, and my nana switched to vapes and has cut down even on that. And my parents have never smoked. I've never really hung out with anybody who smoked a lot, and I've never tried it, so I have no idea what it's like. It just looks cool. It does look cool. It really does look cool. Is that a thing? It just looks cool as well. Please fix my poor Riz. It's more calming. I think it's when you're addicted, it calms you. When I was in Amsterdam, the guy asked me if I wanted Becky to make it smoother, and I was like, fine, can't be arsed to argue, and that I only want weed. See, I've never smoked weed. I've only had it once in a small brownie, and once from a bong, which I guess is kind of smoking it, right? That it produces some smoke, I think. My partner was like, you got tobacco, it has nicotine, you idiot. I've smoked it, and I was like, it span the fuck out, and I was like, what is happening? I've never weeded, and I'm big scaredy. If it helps, the effect that weed had on me, the first time, I took a single bong hit, and it did literally nothing. I had no feeling whatsoever on it. And then the second time, it made me so sleepy that I nearly fell asleep while walking, and that was the only effect it had. And I just got cranky because I was so sleepy and wanted to go home. I never felt the effects of weed until I had a brownie after I'd finished uni. Used my sub money to try one standard cigarette. Can you buy one standard cigarette? You probably have to buy like a pack of 10 or something, which is what, 400, 500, 600 euro now? How expensive are cigarettes? They're probably like 20 euro a pack. I bought a dry herb vaporizer and was like, wait, I don't have to set it on fire. I've never weeded. Imagine worse mental health. That's what Emma got. Emma's talked about this on the stream before. But Emma got very paranoid and sick and had to sit down on some cold tile for a while, and then I put her to bed. so it affects everybody differently. They banned packs of 10, so you'd have to buy a pack of 20. That's what, €1,000? How much is a pack of 20 cigarettes now? I hate smoking cigarettes, weed, because it tastes like fire and stinks. It's about 20 for 20 cigarettes now. So a pound a cigarette. That's like, what, 1.20 a cigarette. Weed has mostly been bad for me. I think it depends on what medication you're on, what your frame of mind is, what the weed is, and what mental illnesses you have. So all of those can be a potent cocktail. Like, some people get really calm and giggly on weed. Some people, it turns out me, get unbelievably tired and have nothing else happen to them. Some people get real fucking fucked up on it and don't like it at all. To me, weed smells like dog shit. Oh, it smells awful. Nobody likes the smell of weed. It's horrible. Somebody baked a bunch into a cake and didn't tell us. We were eating it while playing cards and I forgot the rules to poker. I've done so many drugs and been fine, but it was like the mild drug that really fucked me up. But it works for some people. It does. I think it gets prescribed to some people, right? But I will probably never bother doing it again. Because again, did nothing and then made me really sleepy. And I didn't really enjoy either. My parents and uncle got fucking blasted out of their minds on it. So it clearly worked. Give me some clean smelling heroin. Let's access the containment cells. Maybe there's some drug addicts in there. Oh god, hang on, I have to choose a program to run. Return to system control. Return to main menu. Program library. Check overload. Allocates additional resources to a system while also disabling the safeguards. May be dangerous. Shutdown attempts to disable a system may be dangerous. We want to shut down the containment cells, I think. Shut down containment cells. Success. Containment cell force fields are inactive. Now, I'm not 100% sure what that did, but I got some experience for it. Woo. Marlboro 25s, which I think are cigarettes, are $64 at our cheapest store in Perth. Holy shit, that's expensive. I mean, I guess I get it, right? Like, because you want to, like, smoking is one of those drugs or vices, whatever you want to call it, that harms other people around you. So you probably do want to price people out of it, but I always get weird about seeing that sort of thing, like where they like price things that people are addicted to very high. Because I don't know if it actually stops people smoking. It might just make people poor instead, like mandatory alcohol taxes and stuff like that. Canada had to describe the size of an allowed growing area and so chose to use a section of an ice hockey rink as a guide. Cigarettes in Australia are heavily taxed. I think they're heavily taxed here as well, but not that heavily taxed. I think they go up every year here. Actually, I bought a 50-gram pouch of tobacco recently. It was near £40. Oh my god. I thought that would be way cheaper because it's not rolled. You actually have to have a skill, right? It's just a poverty tax. Yeah, it sounds like it would be. Like, I don't know if... Like, my grandparents, I don't think they ever quit because it was expensive. It was just like they didn't... Like, my granddad had asthma, so it's like, okay, we'll smoke less. Oh, fuck, I forgot about all these pricks. Okay. I mean, the move here is just to shock everybody and then rinse and repeat, right? It just means you get more people asking you for cigarettes on the street. And I'm like, sorry, I just don't have any. I feel like I don't get asked that ever. Maybe it's just because less people are smoking here. But it might also be that maybe I just look like too much of a nerd to have anything on me. The cruelest thing is I am so good at rolling joints. I've never rolled a joint. I don't think, and this might be false, but just off the top of my head, I don't think I've ever seen a joint. I don't think I've ever been in the same room as one. That might be false, but I think that's true. They keep reading out numbers, but I'm not paying attention to them. Love, can you fight? Sorry, but like, fucking fight the person, please. Then do some criticals on him. Oh my god! He threw lightning or fire or something at me. Can I give you €1,000 instead? Hit him! Fantastic. Never seen a joint. Walks up to one guy. Got any Rizla? Walks up to the next guy. Can I pinch some Becky? Walks up to the third guy. Can I get a filter tip, please, mate? remember at a party a couple of years ago, some friends were rolling Bible pages into joints. I think I got a bit second-hand high. I guess, are joint papers meant to be, like, really thin? Because a Bible would be pretty good if that's the case. Because Bible pages are, like, comically thin. They're, like, see-through. They're, like, semi-transparent, they're so thin. Because the Bible is a huge fucking book. So if you get it in any sort of convenient size, like a pocket Bible, it's going to be so thin and such tiny print. Although I don't know if I'd want to smoke that much ink. That might hurt you more than the nicotine. Hi! Anyone in here? Oh, another security console. Oh, fuck off. Get poisoned, I don't care. Defense summary. I mean, we already know the defense summaries. There's no reason to keep giving us these. Would you smoke that elf book thing you got? What elf book thing I got? I have no idea. Lord of the Rings? Port Royal Rio rum and wine 50 gram. 152 pounds dollary dues. I used to love smoking this, but it's mega expensive now. Is there like smoking hipsters where it's like, oh no, you have to get this specific blend of tobacco? Oh, you pirated it. The buxom thingy. What? Oh, that, the plus-sized elf. The elf who gets isekai'd into our world and then can't fit back through the portal because French fries made her ass too fat. Yeah, I read like 4 chapters of that. They're very short. Rizlas are actually the skin of Christ. They used to smoke biffs during communion. I have no idea what any of this slang means. That would be a good rolling for you. Is manga paper good for rolling cigarettes? I don't know. I don't know what makes something good for... Oh my Christ! I should have healed. Okay, let's put on a shield, please. You put on a shield as well. I'd love you to. An energy shield, because they're using blasters. Right, there we go. Run in. Right, you're gonna stun the droid and then go over here and just beat the shit out of it. Take out a couple. I can just run in and out and do this if I need to. Use your shock arm, please. Did your shield already run out? Oh, Christ, that's bad. Hang on, maybe you should run away. Maybe you should take another shield and also a heal. Do you have like an advanced repair kit? You don't. And I doubt a syringe is going to do much to a robot. Take an advanced repair kit, please. Just leave her do her thing. And then get in here. Hi! Shoot us! Biff equals bifta, a joint. This is... It's a bit like when people describe, like, skate terms to me. And I go, what are you talking about? What's a bifta? Right, you're fucked as well. Put on another shield. Oh, you're gonna die, aren't you? Oh, Jesus, you should please put on your fucking shield. Why aren't you doing it? Why didn't she put on her shield? I clicked it like 3 times. You can get your main character if you go back into the room of the turrets you killed. Oh, I should probably do that. Okay, hang on. Maybe you should run away for a second. Back into the room of the tunnels killed. Maybe in here? No, turrets I killed was over here. Robot. I mean, it is a robot. In here, maybe? Is this the containment cell? Audience room. That's not the containment cells, surely. Hang on, let me look at the cameras in here if I can. Program library, no. Containment cells. Maybe it is in there. Is it in there? Oh, you're gonna die immediately. Yeah, obviously. Don't even bother waking up. Let me just look at the cameras. Defense summary. Audience chamber. Okay, that's the audience chamber, so that's where we were. Interrogation chamber. That must be where I am. Let's go in there, fuck it. Press enter to cancel live feed. Thank you. Log out. Wait, was there an overload thing in there? Did I actually have an option there? Interrogation chamber. Overload power conduit in interrogation chamber. Fuck it, I have plenty of spikes. Don't think that really did anything, but why not? Log out. Items lost. Yep, that's fine. Let's go. Rotor is robots of the Old Republic. Biffo is big ignorant fucker from Offaly. Is that a Tommy Tiernan joke? Oh! I regret not getting my boy. Yay! Oh, you teleported. You're very sick. Yay, we have people back. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna heal us. And then we're gonna fight these fuckers. Are they actually angry at us? No, they don't actually seem to be that mad. Now we're a proper team again. Can I talk to you? Repair, scavenge the droid. No, I'm not gonna scavenge him. I think that's just an outside of Dublin thing. This droid behavior core is incredibly complex. You don't think you can access it. What about my robot? Could my robot do it? He goes, poop. Examine the unit's behavior core. Failure. Okay, apparently not. What about you? Nope. Okay, we'll leave you alone then. Bye. I can heal us up again. Oh, I've got so much mana. This is so fantastic. This is going to be so easy now. Where are you at? I don't know. We're on, like, Goba the Hutt's fucking space prison. What's it called? We're at the exchange boss. KotOR is his name. KotOR the exchange boss. And we've just freed me. Now, I'm gonna fuck up some turrets. Destroy droid, please. I don't even know if I'll need... Oh, I will definitely need a shield. Put on a shield, please. That would be lovely. Put on your shield, then you can maybe even tank a little bit. Destroy droid. You should go over here and do some shock arms, not molten cannons. And then you, honestly, just run about for a while and see what you can deal damage to. Because you're really bad. We're just waiting until you level up at this point. Oh god, I'm so happy my character's back. My character's so much more powerful than everybody else in this. Which was not the case in the first game. Is that a raid that just happened? Sorry, oh no, that was a follow, thank you. Sorry, the music was too loud to hear my own sound alert there. Do you reckon I could light my spliff with a lightsaber? I don't know. Would a lightsaber just clean cut through it? Can you light something on fire with a lightsaber, or is it too hot? Would it just immediately cauterize the joint? I don't know how joints work at all. My Christian extended family thinking the Bible is the pinnacle of morality, and me skimming through it being like, have you guys seen the shit in here? I know it's very sort of like 2008 Reddit core to do these jokes, but I mean, especially the Old Testament. It has some fucked up stuff in it. Hello. Any more robots in here? Oh my, you're very big. Hello. I'm gonna destroy droid on you. And then you're gonna shock arm him. No, don't talk to her. What are you doing? Don't stop. You need to walk forward so I can actually target the boy. Honestly, you can go home, Visa, whatever your name is. Like, you don't need to be here. Is there more? Where are you running to? A fire suppression unit. Well, what's that gonna do? Why bother fighting a fire suppression unit? I'm just beating the shit out of a fire extinguisher, is what's happening. What is the point? Oh, it probably fires like cold stuff at me and freezes me in place, I imagine. Visa card. I mean, that's kind of her name. I don't think we've gotten any new can't access the minefield or the turret defenses. Unless I'm missing more remains, which is entirely possible because I'm not being particularly thorough. I don't really know where we're going, by the way. This is the Ebon Hawk. Are we just leaving? The torture room. Let's go down to the torture room. That could be funny. Let's go down to the torture room and lab station. It's down this direction vaguely. Can I get there through here? Probably wraps around on itself. I should probably go through this door, though. Visa MasterCard, you have done well, my apprentice. This is the torture room. Anyone getting tortured in here? Hi. No. We like overloaded this earlier, but I don't think it was doing anything anyway. It was just a random room. We're lost again? I mean, in my head, I'm like, I could just go back to the Ebon Hawk, right? There's no reason to be here, is there? Hi. Like, are these bedrooms? Are these shuttles? Yeah, you can be as dramatic as you want, music. It doesn't help me. I guess we'll just fill out the map. Gaming G... Oh, hello. Are you a friend? This droid appears badly damaged. Can I repair you? Access the droid's memory core. You were able to recover the reset program. Now, again, this is going to be fucked. Oh, I got the reset program. I was about to say, am I going to reset his brain or something? Because that seems bad. This droid appears badly damaged. Can I repair him at all and just be a friend? Just have a little friend? We can have 2 little bin boys. My 1 bin boy is the 2nd best member of the party, so 2 bin boys would be amazing. I could train him using... I could basically Matrix them, right? Like, in the Matrix, how they just, like, plug that USB key into Neo's brain, and he's like, I know Kung Fu. We could do that with a robot. That bin looks cooler than your bin. How dare you? My bin is beautiful. Oh, fuck off. Poison. Program library. Upload programs. Check the program called Reset. Whoa, I can waifu. Oh, I hate that sentence. Program library. Reset. Reset restarts a system with its initial defaults. May be dangerous. What is the point of giving me any of these? Because I've needed to use 1 of them. Is that anything? Can you unlock this, please? You're the only one who can hack. Boys? I'm suspicious that there's nothing in here, to be honest. We renamed my Wi-Fi to waifu. I think the word waifu should be banned. I saw somebody unironically use the word husbando yesterday on Twitter. And I went, maybe not just anime, maybe the internet was a mistake. Hubby is almost as bad. Hubby doesn't conjure the same images, though. Hubby is like middle-aged British expat. Husbando is like, you need desperately to go outside and make a real friend. Same with waifu. If you actually say the word waifu, then I think you should be court mandated to go to a pub and try and make a normal friend. Ooh, flex heavy armor. That could be useful. Hubster. Nobody's ever said hubster. Hubby is more embarrassing than husbando. I think especially if you're young. If you're a young person and you say the word hubby, I think you should be maybe sterilized. It's pretty bad. Is there anything I can upgrade? Oh, hang on. Is that weapon that she's holding? I gave Visa like a cool stick. Is that better than mine? Unequip your cool stick and let me see if I can use it. Force pike 2 to 12. Gand silencer. It was a Gand shock staff. Is this better than mine? Yes. By a little bit. It has a more chance to stun with a higher DC. So it's just like a straight upgrade on mine. You can have my worst one then. You can have the... What was it called? The Force Pike. There we go. Fantastic. I now pronounce you hubby and waifu. Ugh. One of those horrible fucking novelty weddings. Probably in Vegas. A lot of empty rooms here, which is kind of worrying me. Docking hatch. Okay, let's go dock, I guess. I don't know where I'm going exactly. Have to ban yourself, I'm afraid. A reaction system and cardio package. Droid friend, open this. Or just put a mine there, fuck it. Now run away. Did that work? No, it's magnetic. It does a console on the bridge. Fuck off. Is this the console? Defense summary? Nope. Fantastic. Log out. I don't like any of those kind of pet names, though. All of them suck. Honey, babes, baby, love, darling, sweetheart, love of my life, my moon and stars, mommy, daddy. Some of those are bad. In general, look, I want to join you. I want to be like, oh yeah, I hate pet names, because I did used to hate pet names. Now I use a disgusting amount of pet names, other than on this stream and to, like, my parents or something. I don't know if I ever call Emma Emma. I always call her some combination of disgusting pet names. Like hard, like really sickeningly sweet pet names. to the point that she goes, ugh, at me. I didn't think I was this person, but I am. Are they at least original? Yeah. In that they're weird. Right, so we can't go through there. That's an airlock. I guess the only way left to go is this way. Let's go. You're not just thoughtlessly saying babes every fucking second. Babes might be the worst one. I think if somebody called me babes, it would activate my, like, fight or flight response. I really wouldn't like it. It would annoy me too much. But, you know, different strokes, I guess. I would hate it. What's this door? This is where we need to go. Hiya. Oh, it's another boy. It's been a while since there was a fight. I just feel like pick a nickname. Did you end the word babes? We got him at it. It wasn't. I guess it was like a sexism limiter, maybe. It's like, how dare you call people babes? Well, probably wouldn't have that accent. It would probably be an American automod. Going like, you can't derogatorily refer to women as babes. Oh, it might have been fucking babes. Babes every fucking was the specific string. Oh, hello.
They've gotten farther than I calculated. They are very resourceful, but they shall go no farther.
I'm fucking babes was also got. It's held for misogyny, so there we go.
Them within the ship.
Oh, fuck off.
Activate the mines.
Oh, good.
Let us see how far they get now.
Well, fuck. Well, luckily, I can just recover all these mines, right? And they're just free mines for me. Yeah, my demolition skill is fucking hugely high. Oh, they're gonna hurt me. Hang on. Hi. Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! They're not triggering the fucking mines for some reason. Why aren't you helping? It's not Sodge to fuck a babe. What does Sodge mean? Is this another British slang that I don't understand? Just keep us destroying, and then you can maybe stun this one. Try and do some stuns. Oh, we're so good. We're so good. Look how good we are. My God. Oh, another one. Just keep doing it. The destroy droid thing is so incredible. Oh, he's shielded. Fuck. Hang on. Keep doing it. There we go. Shield's not so powerful now, is it? I leveled up and everything. Maybe it's Aussie, but like Sodge makes sense to me. Oh, is it like sorry? Sorry? Maybe? Sodge? That makes sense to me. I wouldn't have wanted or expected you to allow it. I saw someone post somewhere about when they're annoyed at their partner, when they call them babe, in their mind they're thinking about the pig. But the pig is really cute. Misogynistic. Misogynistic short to Sodge. Really? If you were doing Australian slang, surely it would be like misogyou. Shall I type the word one more time? Sodge is no platty jubes. Platty jubes does genuinely annoy me a bit. Let's level up, by the way. That's Australian for penis. Recommended. Just keep giving me more treat injury, awareness, and demolitions. It's been working out okay. We say massage. Of course you do. You're both wrong. What can I get for you? What new foots can I give you? I could give her heavy armor, but I don't really... Am I ever gonna use heavy armor? I've barely found any medium armor yet, so I'm just gonna leave it. I could get improved critical, which would be good. Empathy, more persuade, awareness, and treat injury. That could be pretty good. And then that can scale. Caution, demolition and stealth. Gearhead, repair, security, computer. That could be good too. Master power attack would be good. I don't know what to get, to be honest. There's a lot of goodies here that I don't know. Regenerate force points. That could be useful. I might get generate force points. Maybe dueling? No, we don't use dueling. Computer use. I'm gonna do force points. The characters become better able to channel the force, allowing them to recover force points more quickly. Because I'm really reliant on the heal skill and, like, saves coming. I can't get master heal yet. Can I get anything good yet here? Force deflection? Without a lightsaber, I can deflect range attacks, but at some point soon, I'm going to get a lightsaber, right? Surely? Like, at some point in this game, I will get a lightsaber. I still need a lens, and I have no idea where to get one. I think I might need to go back to the previous planet to get one. Force Wave. I've just seen Force Wave. That's instantly what we get. That's so good. And accept. Now we should be fine. Maybe it's time for self-reflection instead of railing me. You're all Saj for not knowing Saj meant Saj. I might start saying it now. Oh, there's a lot of mines, but again, it does just give me mines, I guess. It's an extra 10 seconds out of my day. This is why I love old RPGs. It's because they will just make you stop for 15 seconds to pick up some mines because you've spec'd into a particular skill. I love that, and it doesn't really seem to exist as much anymore. Although, what was the last RPG I played? It's probably Baldur's Gate 3. And Baldur's Gate 3 really does feel like a throwback, because it does let you do stuff like that. Oh my god, there's so many boys in there! Are you joking? Okay, I don't want to go into that room. Is there a way of demolishing something in there? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on, let's go away this way. Find a computron. Is there a way of, like, overloading some conduits to make that... Where's my bin? There's your bin. What ancient game will replace this when and if it ends? I'm thinking I might do one more after this. Big... Oh, minefield. There we go. Access code. That's perfect. I might do one more big RPG. And then put a break on RPGs for like a year. I'm thinking I might do Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which I've been meaning to play for 10 years or something, but I've never bothered getting around to. I've heard that's really good. And I think they're doing a sequel to it. I think they're doing a sequel to Vampire the Masquerade. So maybe at some point. Minefields. What? It just gave me the thing, didn't it? Why can't I access it? Unlock restricted system. Unlock minefield. Then go into systems. Access minefield. Overload it. Fuck it. Warning, this operating mode is unsafe. There we go. Did that do anything? That probably set off all of the mines. I'm done with RPGs that mentions an RPG. I mean, after that, because I've been playing... I don't know, I put a rule on for a while. So, that didn't get rid of the mines at all, you lying fucking machine! What was I saying? Oh yeah, I put a rule that I would not play any long video games, but I have been enjoying playing some long RPGs on this stream. It's worked out okay. Systems control. Minefield. Shut down. Success. Did that do anything? I mean, I got more XP. Rugrats Adventure game on CD-ROM, please. I mean, that could definitely happen. Then Rat Babies 2. Rat Babies 2 would have to be more than like a 4 out of 10 game in order to be played on this stream. In order to get played on the stream, it has to be either like a 2 out of 10 but really funny and interesting, like a Phantasmagoria, which was hilarious, or something really good like this. Like in the middle, like a 4 or 5 out of 10 fucking chronically boring game like Rat Babies. That doesn't cut it anymore. Look, I mean, I guess I'll just go and just fucking get through the mines if that didn't work. I'll have to stream Rat Babies myself. The story of BMX Triple X is amazing. Oh, I think I know what BMX Triple X is. Isn't it just like a bike game where you see boobs? Hang on, is it that? Isn't it a game that was like banned in a lot of places, despite the fact don't show it on screen, Jesus. BMX Triple X, a 2002 sports video game developed by Z Access and published by Acclaim. Oh, what happened to Acclaim? It allows the player to create female characters that are fully topless and has lots of sexual humor. It has footage of real-life strippers and a New York-based strip club. The game's distribution was impeded by various circumstances. Major retailers refused to stock it. BMX Triple X received mixed reviews from critics, who felt that the game lacked innovation. Come on. I mean, obviously. An example of gameplay in BMX XXX. Deliver the diapered monkeys to the hippie protester. Oh, it's one of those games. It's like a fucking late period Leisure Suit Larry or a fucking Saints Row. It would be shit, wouldn't it? Be really bad. It got very bad reviews, like 50 on Metacritic. If something gets under 80 on Metacritic, it will be bad. So you can only imagine how bad this is. Let's play BMX XXX. Really? Can you put that on YouTube? I can buy it for the GameCube for only $64. Cool. Back to the game. Right, around here. I'm going the wrong way. I need to... Oh, God, deadly frag mines. There's a lot of boys there. Well, I can maybe sneak up on them and just keep recovering the mines, right? Nope, they're gonna run at me. Okay, recover the mine and then run away. Don't run through them. Just lead them over this way, please. There we go. If we can lead them out of the mines, it's fine. Maybe hit him, T3. Jesus. The publishers were like, make it more like Farty, like Jackass. Put tits in it. Here's strip club footage, and you must put it in. You have to. The devs wanted to make a better game. Bad game deserves bad reviews. I mean, I can't imagine it's actually good. I've noticed a lot of horny anime games getting shifted on Game Pass. Really? I'm on Game Pass and I haven't noticed, but maybe I have a setting. I know that Steam did that a couple of years ago, that Steam released its, or relaxed its content moderation, so they could put, you know, 18s rated games on there and, like, porn games on there, and now 90% of new releases on Steam are anime porn games. And you have to turn off that, like, age setting in order to actually see anything worthwhile. Because I don't get their existence, I guess, because they all look very low effort and shit. I don't really understand the desire to play them at all. Oh god, there's so many. Hang on. No, don't pick that up. Do your shock arm move. Steam games are all unhinged. Okay, dead. Just beat the shit out of some people. Oh, I seem to go through a shield there at the end, which is pretty good. Okay, you know what? If you all want to run in one by one, this is actually going to be an easy enough job. Because my destroy droid, like, chain lightnings against people, doesn't it? Don't talk. Shoot. Stop trying to talk to the main character. Just fucking stun some people. Cast your little spells. It'll go fine. There we go. Look how good this is going. God, we're good at games. Against robots, we genuinely cannot be defeated. We're so good at them. Robots can't beat us. That Santa one you played, incredibly cursed and fought extremely difficult to follow. Same with that Shrek one you did. The Shrek one was fun. I will defend the Shrek one. I think, and this might be the most controversial thing I've ever said on this stream, I think the Shrek dating sim that I played on YouTube is better than the movie Shrek. Because I hate Shrek and didn't hate that. Obviously it was shit, but it seemed to know what it was at least. The Santa ones were ridiculous. The fact that I was like a mermaid vampire, part of a cursed bloodline, it was nonsensical. I agree with you on that one. And then the other Santa game that I ditched out of, Adolescent Santa, where I was like no, I wasn't. I was trying to date a little girl Santa. That was rough. I didn't like that one. Loves Shrek dating sim. I mean, I wouldn't say I love it, but I didn't hate it. And that's more than I can say for Shrek. I think Shrek was a more interesting character in that one, as he was grieving about his dead wife. If you haven't watched the Shrek dating sim on YouTube, go watch that. It's on my YouTube channel from maybe 3 months ago now or something like that. It went in some weird directions, but I like grieving Shrek. I think it mellowed him out a little bit. Made him grow up more. Senran Kagura is the booby pinball. I think there's a lot of porn games that are basically just like pinball and solitaire, right? But it's like, if you do really well at the pinball, you get to see some breasts. And I'm like, do you people not have internet access? You must have internet access because you're buying these games. And there's no way that like your parents have bought this video game for you, right? So I don't get it. The boobs are in the table in this pinball game. Of course they are. Of course they're in the table. Oh, I could probably get Mr. Fisto to break down this force field. Although it says it's destroying. Impenetrable to normal attacks. Then why is it taking damage? Whatever. The ball bounces off of the boobs. Oh, at least that's, I guess, something. It's not just like, oh, hang on. I could have gone over to this console. Fucking hell. This is a droid control center for the ship. Oh, God. Kill me. As Shrek comes over to your body, you notice his enlarged, manly green breasts. You question yourself. Why do you feel flustered? Is this normal? Is this the Shrek is love, Shrek is life copy pasta? Because I read that once and then vaguely remember it. The one where Shrek, like, stretches out that guy. It's very well made. It's not even a scam hentai game. It was a mainstream horny game. It's a pinball spin-off of another horny game series. I'm surprised. In my mind, the Shrek dating game came out when somebody thought it's not fair that the donkey is the only one that gets to fuck the dragon. I must fix that somehow. The dragon, and this is weird in a movie where one of the main characters is a princess, like a Disney princess. The dragon is by far the hottest character in Shrek. And part of that is because they made the dragon intentionally sexy. Part of it is because the humanoid characters are so disgusting looking that they can't be attractive. They look so horrible. 2001 CGI was not up to the spot. I just made that up on the spot. Jay has had permanent brain damage from the stream. Senran Kagura have a dozen spin-offs. I'm not surprised one was Boopy Pinball. It's sad to see. I'm not trying to defend it or validate my purchase, but I was genuinely surprised that it was such a good game, because I like pinball. I think the only pinball game I've played, real or virtual, was Space Cadet Pinball on Windows XP. I think I like pinball, but really I would need more points of reference for it. This is a droid control center for the ship. Teet. You don't know shit about pinball. Wait, it controls thousands of droids?
I suggest you surrender. Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
Can we just, like, shut it down? Can we just, like, take our pike and just sort of jam it in there and wiggle it until sparks happen? I'm like one of those Cult of the Lamb villagers that got corrupted. I really like Cult of the Lamb. Didn't Cult of the Lamb have a sex update? I think that was a thing. Or they said, like, if we get, like, 50,000 retweets on Twitter, we'll put in a sex update, and then they did. Is that an actual thing? Or have I just dreamt this? Cult of the Lamb sex? Undressing Cult of the Lamb's new sex update with creative mode. Sex update hard mode. Cult of the Lamb Sins of the Flesh. Cult of the Lamb Sins of the Flesh sex update. Huh. Sins of the Flesh adds longevity and sex to Cult of the Lamb. The sex update for Cult of the Lamb is a good sign for horny video games. What? Cult of the Lamb added a Sins of the Flesh update, which comes on the heels of the rollicking success of Baldur's Gate 3 as a welcome move for sex in video games. What if this video game had sex? Okay, well, what does it do? It adds new rituals, weapons, and importantly, sex to the game. But don't get it twisted. The game's creators didn't do it just to give in to horny posters on Twitter. Massive Monster had been playing with the idea of mating for a while. It makes a lot of sense mechanically as an intuitive motivation for the players. We're interested in making the players care even more for their followers. Having babies added a new level of care. We never went down the path originally because we thought it would be a whole can of worms. Especially with age ratings. The game is rated T for suitable for anyone aged 13 or up. So what are they doing? So it's in keeping with the less puerile, more harmlessly horny idea of sex in games. Sins of the Flesh is actually very tasteful. 2 followers enter a tent, it bumps around a bit, and then the couple leaves with an egg. Oh, that's not too horny then. That's nothing. Okay. I thought it was gonna, like, you were gonna be able to see lamb penis. I'm a little disappointed. That's so horny. You see the ovipositor. Also, I don't think lambs lay eggs. You shouldn't eat them. British sexy bread, tasteful. Don't bring Cult of the Lamb back. It does what on your heels? They've added fucking, but they still can't make the beaks be on the right part of the face. I really liked Cult of the Lamb. I finished it. I think I played it again, but didn't finish it the second time. I think it's a fairly fun time. But I don't think I'll ever play it again. Like, I think it was a one and done kind of thing. I think I got the platinum trophy in it. I think for me it was a one and done thing. I don't think it has the legit longevity to be like an over and over kind of thing. About 2/3 of the game, or about 2/3 of the way into the game, I should say, I think it gets a little bit boring. Like the village mechanic stuff kind of takes care of itself, and then you're just doing a roguelike, which is kind of It was a roguelite light, exactly. It's fine. It's fine, it's good. Are you playing something else too? Because I only just got back to work, so to watch Don't Finish Now. I am playing this still. I would recommend Cult of the Lamb. I think it's a fun time. Systems controls. We still don't have turret, droid, or power distribution. We probably could have gotten that somewhere. Log out, I guess. Let's just keep moving. Each time I go to get their red and black demonic shirt, it's sold out. Oh yeah, they really... I mean, I'm happy for them because it's a good game, but they really sort of leaned into the merchandising of that game, right? It was all sort of, get the plushie, get the t-shirt, get the hoodie, that kind of thing. Fair enough. Jay has mostly just been saying cooked stuff. They've barely played game. We've played a little bit. I freed my boy. We've got boys again. 3 whole boys. Cooked stuff. That is a word that has really entered my lexicon forever now. Because of Australians. Is saying cooked. Because it's a perfect word. It's perfect slang.
Oh no, me baps are out.
Oh good, Baps hasn't. I will never unironically say the word Baps. It's not good. They just announced a range of twos, or whatever the name is, plushies. I don't know what twos is. Hi! Nobody is in here. That's almost as worrying as if there was lots of people in here, to be honest. Because it means that something's gonna rise out of the fucking floor. Oh, the ducks! The like, Oh, droid controller. Fantastic. One of those, like, they're like Funko Pops, but they're ducks. They look a little bit better than Funko Pops. I fucking hate Funko Pops. I think Funko Pops are the most soulless merchandise that exists. No, why are you doing this? Your skill is not high enough. Move out of the way. I hadn't heard cooked before watching Deadlock, and now it's stuck in my head. I don't even know what Deadlock is. Deadlock? I don't so good. Is Deadlock an anime? Or is it a fucking Adult Swim show? Those are the only 2 options for a show named Deadlock. Oh, did you ding? You did ding. No. Deadlock. U2s is the name. It's neither. It's a detective serial killer show. Oh! Is it a detective serial killer show in the sort of like Columbo way, or does it take itself way too seriously, like fucking Mindhunter or some shit like that? That will my opinion on it will depend on the answer there. It's subverting it. Okay. It's a comedy, but it's a bit serious. Bridge command console, I guess. Let's do unlock restricted system, the droid controls, systems control, droid controller, overload. All organics currently on board treated as friendly. Okay, fantastic. So now we don't have to worry about droids. Access the primary power supply system. What? Okay, what? Status active. Secondary power is active. And it just has the cloaking device. Switch docking hatch seal to secondary and containment cells. Switch all to secondary. And then maybe we can, like, overload it or something. I'm not really sure what that did. Australia loves crime shows. I don't fucking know. Systems control, droid controller, return, log out. Where else can I go on this ship? I think I've done everything except down here, which was the hatch. Did that do anything? It's now on secondary power. View secondary power supply system. Active. Supporting the containment cells, the cloaking device, and the docking hatch seal. The primary power system is doing nothing. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, making them, we mostly don't watch stuff made here, at least not lately with streaming. I was about to say it's a bit like Ireland, but Ireland doesn't make anything either. Ireland does nothing either way. Irish TV mainly just imports stuff from Britain, or America sometimes, and doesn't make anything ever, because we're shit. Another great Australian crime show, which is now available for streaming in the UK, Mr. In-Between. I've never heard of either of these. I guess we'll try and go down this way. Everyone watch Mr. In-Between on Disney+. Are you a bot? Deadlock on Amazon. I have Amazon. I don't have Disney+, because I'm not giving Disney money. I mean, I already give Amazon money, so I'm fine with having it, but, like, I don't want any more streaming services. Mr. In-Between kind of feels like a rehash of Chopper. I don't know what any of these are. These genuinely could all be fake and I wouldn't know. I've not heard of these either. Is this open now? Like, what did I just do? Docking hatch. Oh, console on the bridge. Overridden by a console on the bridge. Well, I was just on the bridge and I didn't see a way to override it. Chopper was huge here. I don't know Chopper. I have no idea. Really, the only Australian shows I know are Auntie Donna and the lawyer show. Is it called Rake or something that they parodied on Auntie Donna? And then what's the other one? Neighbours and Home and Away. I think that's really the only Australian shows I could name. I think it was based on a real guy played by Eric Bana from Gladiator and The Hulk. I barely know Eric Bana either. I don't watch a lot of Australian media, as it turns out. Bridge command console. Can I do anything extra on you? Unlock. Return to main menu. System control. Power distribution is what I need. So I need to find something about power distribution. How the fuck do I find power distribution? Where else have I not gone? Power distribution. What? It might be back here? Maybe in the audience chamber I need to salvage those droids or something. I don't fucking know. Program library. No, return to main menu. System control, droid controller. Shut down? Droids disabled. Let's disable the droids. Let's just go around until we see some remains or a droid, and then we'll find something, I'm sure. That's what needs to happen. I need a program. Do you have any remains that I can access? Nope. I unfortunately like a lot of Australian stuff. Oh, I've just remembered one. My parents were obsessed with Australian MasterChef for a while, which was shit. It might have... I don't know if it was worse than the actual MasterChef, British MasterChef, because that was also really bad. But all I remember about Australian MasterChef is that it was identical, but everybody cried a lot. Like, it was just MasterChef, but they cried constantly. And I was like, what is this? Like, British MasterChef was just, like, slightly mean. Australian MasterChef was like, I'm sorry, chef, I don't know what I was thinking. They go, it's okay. Australian MasterChef is too fake nice. It has none of the drama. There we go. Wife loves Aussie MasterChef. Loved, not so much after the incidents. Were there incidents? Oh no. Scavenge the droid. Success. You've been able to scavenge a few components. Okay, I got some components, and it seems to be fine still. Do you have No, that's nothing. Where the fuck is the power thing then? Auxiliary console. I never looked at you. Acquire power distribution. Okay. View secondary. Log out. Now we have the power distribution. We can go up to the bridge and do it. Kath and Kim, best Australian show. I've never seen some still. Well, I've seen clips and I've hated them, so maybe I would dislike them. Can I just use this one? This is a command console, right? Unlock restricted system. Unlock. Return to main menu. Systems control. Access power distribution. Basic diagnostic. Restricted to bridge. Fuck off. God, I hate this. Adventures of Lano and Woodley also has a place in my heart. I've never heard of these. They sound fun. I mean, just the names are funny. Auntie Donna are good. I think I might be in the minority, because I think I have not heard this opinion from a lot of people. But I really, really loved Auntie Donna's House of Fun. I thought it was really funny. And then Auntie Donna's Coffee Cafe, I thought was less funny. I still liked it, but I thought every sketch went on about 20% too long. But I did enjoy it. And I think that was the one they did on Australian TV rather than in America. Bridge command console, please. Systems control. Not droid controller, please. Just click on the right buttons. It's the opposite for me. Power distribution. Shut down? Run? Oh, God, I don't know what to do with you. Overload? That seems bad. Shut down. Oh, God! Okay, everything's disabled. Multiple ships on intercept course. Oh, Christ.
I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. What remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Ah, that seems bad. Okay, I didn't need to do all of that. Oh, fuck off! Okay, I regret taking offline the camouflage. That was bad. You're welcome to try, Big Eyes.
If we were not here before KotOR, I would drill holes through your body like a nest of hungry viral worms.
Let's kill him. I'm gonna kill you. Kill them all, please. Start shocking them. You run up and start stunning. You, just start beating the shit out of some people, please. Come on, run up and hit. Hit him. Hit the fucker. Thank you. Do some improved power attacks.
A weakness is revealed.
Okay, they should be fine. They're not too bad. We all good? I don't know if I've done the right thing here, to be honest. I feel like I might have made some mistakes, but we're saving, so I have to live with them. We're gonna have to fight our way through some bounty boys. Oh, that went down. That's nice. Well, maybe it's only a couple of bounty boys. Are we nice and quiet again? Nope. No, we're not. Oh, God, there's so many. Okay, let's do stasis on you, and then just run in and start doing power attacks. Where's Mr. Bin? Where'd Mr. Bin go? Oh, for fuck's sake, Mr. Bin! Went very Irish there, sorry. Christ. Do some shock arms. Help me, for Christ's sake. These are slightly harder. Okay, now this way, please. Nope, turn around. Don't fight that one. This way. Please. Oh, never mind. We're going this way, apparently. Oh, there's so many. Stasis. Stasis never works. I should just stop using it. Mr. Bin being a fucking idiot. Can I take your stick? Maybe your stick's better than my stick? My stick's okay. I'd like it to stun more. That's kind of its whole thing. Oh, you're nearly dead! How the fuck did you die? Didn't even hit you at the end. Right, well, I can heal you. We can relax. We've got enough mana that I can keep healing you. I've got even more mana regen now. Where are you running? Don't run. Jesus Christ, don't run. You also use your heal. One more. Fantastic. See, we're great at this game. Where do I go? Oh, who the fuck are you? I thought we killed you. Are there like 90 of these fuckers? The sort of sexy Twi'leks. Oh, I don't want to fight you. You're annoying. Right, I'm going to... Don't lose your Visa card. I'm going to... Isn't a V card what Americans say about virginity? I think that's a slang term. I would like to give you maybe a Mandalorian melee shield, because I think some melee is coming up. And then we'll walk in. Hi!
Finally, we meet the exile. You should tell your companion that he should strike to kill, not wound.
Okay, well, we're fighting you again. You sucked the last time, but I think that was kind of because we hid behind a counter. Oh, I forgot I had Force Wave. Do Force Wave a couple of times, and then start doing flurries or power attacks or something. You should just try and shock the bitch, and then you try and stun her, and then start doing, like, flurries. I think this might go okay. Maybe I should put a shield on you. Oh my god, you did something incredibly weird there. I was using the molten arm, not the shock arm. You know what? Go for it. Never in all of the 1990s have heard the term V-card. V-card is definitely a thing, right? In England, a C-card is what you give the sexual health nurses for free condoms in college. Really? They don't just give them out in a big basket? That's how it always was here. Search for V-card. V-card. Slang. To lose one's virginity is to lose their V-card. There we go. V-card was definitely a thing. Thank you. I didn't dream it. What is a V-card? A V-card is known in schools, magazines, and online quite commonly as one's virginity. If you have your V-card, you still have your virginity. Ooh. Oh my god, the fucking also asked. What does it mean to give someone your V-card? What age do girls lose their V-card? How do you tell if a girl has lost her V-card? I think if you ask these questions, you should be banned from sex for 5 years. Oh good, a link. Hang on, what is this? C-card scheme. The C-card condom distribution scheme is a confidential sexual health service for young people aged 16 to 25. But why? Why can't you just have, like in college, when I was in college, there was vending machines for condoms and also just a fucking, like a big basket on some random tables in the hallways with lots of condoms in them. Why would you need this weird card system? I don't understand. It does also provide free lubricant. That's good. We didn't get that at college. Like, why can't you just, like, pick one up as you go past? Why do you need a card at all? Weird. Okay, fine. Let's go back to the game. Hymen? More like goodbye, men. Ugh. The fact that people still believe the cherry pop thing is beyond me. As a phrase, the validity aside, as a phrase, that disgusts me more than any other phrase, I think. Cherry popping. There is a band, I think there's a third wave ska band called the Cherry Popping Daddies, and it makes me violent whenever I hear it. It's an awful name for a band. I hope we stop talking about this, but we all know we won't. It's horrifying. Oh, you're stunned. Well done. You're about to die. You're doing fine. I'm going to do another force wave. I think this will be good. Do another force wave, please.
What's that got to do with my knob?
What's that got to do with my knob? Dead and dead. Wow, we did incredibly well there. You're shit. Why are you so shit? Can I take your swords? Twi'lek spinning blade. That could be fun. What about you? Twi'lek spinning blades. I really want your outfit is the problem. Should I use a Twi'lek spinning blade? I have the double thing. Oh, that sucks. 1.6? Each wielded one of these deadly blades. Their victims had these look bad, right? Attribute damage strength is pretty good, but physical 1 to 6 damage is terrible. Maybe that's why they were so easy. Looks at emergency variety pack of tampons in bathroom. Maybe these aren't for birth control. Tampons soak up the egg. Ah! Nutters who will smash tampon machines in an anti-birth control protest. If ever there was a sign that they don't know how things work. Ah! Horrendous. Is that an actual thing? I've never witnessed an anti-birth control protest. I think genuinely there is less of that sentiment in Ireland, possibly, because it was illegal for so long that people are still just sort of giddy that they can buy them. Okay, I'm taking a fuck ton of damage, but I have leveled. Hang on, I should not be using this melee shield. You should put on a different shield, please. Energy shield. I think that's the one we want. Energy shield, use it. There we go. Now you can fight. Oh, thank you for the heal. That's very nice. Because I think contraceptives, and this is going to sound insane, but I believe contraceptives only became legal in Ireland in like the 90s, early to mid 90s, I think. I know of it happening only 2 times, but the fact that it has happened twice is weird enough, to be honest. True. Kill, 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 kill. Just beat the shit out of them quickly. God, we're good. Doing a pro-birth control feast and having this might be a bit too far, but funny nonetheless. What has been typed about a feast? Dippy egg and tampon soldiers. Ah! My nana used to make me, every day that I stayed at her house, a soft-boiled egg and soldiers, and that has ruined that image. It would be a diva cup, wouldn't it? It'd be a diva... I can see the ad now. Holy shit, I should be an ad executive. To sell, like, tampons and, moon cups, or whatever they're called. The menstrual cup things. You could have an ad, and it's like, make it a part of your day, is the slogan. Make it a... As important as breakfast, right? And then it's a perfectly laid out breakfast plate, but it's a cup of menstrual blood and a tampon as soldiers, but they're laid out as a soft-boiled egg and soldiers. And that's the ad campaign, plastered all over subways and the tube and stuff like that. It would work. Egg brand tampons. I'm too wholesome for this. What, you're saying menstruation isn't wholesome? I just menstruate into my normal cup. Ooh, I get another thing. I'm going to keep going strength, because my strength is important to me. Skills, recommended. We're just going to keep doing recommended. At some point, it'll work out. And, oh, what can I get for you now? What happy little friends can I get? Powers. A lot of the powers are shit, let's be honest. And I never use them. Force barrier, energy resistance. You know, maybe energy resistance is good. This is like a built-in magical energy shield and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this. And forget I have it immediately. But it does seem useful. I logged into my laptop just to pin that message. I put the men back in menstruation. Ooh. Look, I do find it gross. It's just... I'm not really freaked out by blood, but I don't like blood either. I don't like blood coming out of places, really. Only 198,000 points till I can end this stream. Sod. I was thinking, why aren't there Karens raging over how menstruation has men at the start? But then I remember there was one. Is that a thing? That seems like a thing TERFs would get up in arms about. A fear of blood is called misogyny. Oh, if you have a phobia of blood and you menstruate, that must be hell, right? That must be so bad. If you're like, oh, I'm terrified of blood. Also, I bleed once a month. You might just faint. Although that's a thing, isn't it? Trans men representation. Isn't that a thing where if you're anemic and also have a heavy flow, then you just pass out sometimes? That's why there's the copper coil to stop the bleeding. Maybe you're not afraid of your own farts. Aww. I mean, if you aren't ready for it, I'm sure it's a bit of a scare either way. Look, I'm very glad. I thank every day that I don't have to go through it. Periods are just fucked in general. Yeah, I mean, I live with 1, 2, 3, 4 women. 3 of them have periods. I live with Emma, the cat, Frodo and Pebble, the guinea pigs. 3 of them. The cat does not get periods. She's been spayed. The other 3 all get periods, and they all get fucking like just downtrodden and pained for like 2 or 3 days every month, maybe up to a week, and it seems so brutal. Have their periods synced. I think that is not a thing, by the way, but also that's a thing, isn't it? It's a myth, but also you can't class animals as women. But like the pigs, I think it's about 1 week off from each other. Like 1 week, one of the pigs will start headbutting the other pig and start going wah at me and like lying down, belly down on the tile of the kitchen and going wah at me and being just generally off put. And I have to pick them up and go, it's okay, it's okay, for about 2 days. And then the next week or so, the other pig will start doing it. And it's like, okay, this is conspicuously once a month this happens. I see what's happening here. So it's not great for them. But it is a little bit funny. Chet has gone so cursed in spite of it being the weekend of Jesus this weekend. It is Easter, isn't it? Oh, fuck off. Cannot be overridden except by a console on the bridge. I already did, didn't I? I did do that. Fuck you. Am I just meant to leave? I don't know. Well, bye, I guess. Was there another door I could take? This looks like a door, but this probably leads in there, right? This probably leads up there. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this is just the outside of the ship. Let's go back to our ship. Maybe this is something. You're that prick at the pub who tells you a story like, tell me about it. I've got 4 of them at home, and 2 of them are guinea pigs, and 1's a cat. I do. Look, this is the worst thing I do in terms of, like, sickening nicknames. When I come home sometimes, if I've been out shopping or I go to the post office, I'll come home. Sometimes the guinea pigs will be in the hallway going, wee, for treats or something. The cat will be there behind them going, wah, for treats. And Emma, as I was about to say, Emma will be around as well. And I will say, hello, my little women. Ew. And I laugh and laugh and laugh. And they don't. Preemptively delete accounts. I don't think that's too bad. I think that's fine. That's when Dreya knew they were no longer their little girls. They were little women. Closes but Christ. I thought that was a line in the book for about 10 years, by the way. Because of The Simpsons. Because of that one joke in The Simpsons. I was like, well, it must be. Ooh, a concussion grenade. Do you think a concussion feels good a little bit? I've heard people describe concussions, and it sounds a little bit fun. It sounds like a migraine, but like the part that's more than the headache is the like spinning the room around and stuff like that. Simpsons has definitely tricked me too. As long as you don't put a webcam in the other room and have a point redemption where we just watch Emma in the corner. She can sit on a blanket. I get concussions so easily. Like, if you don't like me, just slap the back of my head and I'll be in a coma. You can never play American football. Is that because we discovered that you have, like, the baby soft spot still? Like, you can be... The back of your head can probably be molded like a pottery wheel. Yes, exactly. You just got, like, an open brain, essentially. Hello, more people to kill? I'll do it. Just leave me to them. Yippee! Start fighting. I played dodgeball for many years and fainted 5 times. Jeez. I don't think I've ever fainted. I think the closest I ever came to fainting was from blood loss. Because I once accidentally stabbed myself through the thigh when I was a kid. Other than that, I don't think I've ever even been close. I know people can faint from shock, people can faint from blood loss, people can faint from lots of things, but I haven't. Was I able to go in here? I never went in these rooms. This probably has another fucking thing. I shouldn't announce my weaknesses. That's a bad idea in case a weirdo comes up behind me and karate chops my fontanelle. I never thought I'd say that. Access the droid's memory core. I got the turret defenses. Cool. Karate chop my fontanelle is such a string of words. It was weird holding my kid when he was a baby and feeling the top of his head pulsing slightly. Oh! That made me feel sick. Babies are already disgusting enough without pulsing at you. Ugh. That's absolutely horrible. It's like that one Twilight Zone episode. Was it... What Twilight Zone episode do they have the big pulsing vein heads? Is that the one where it's the cannibal Alamouse? I can't remember, but they're horrible. And they have this like pulsing vein in their big heads, and it made me feel sick. I don't like veins. Like I said, I don't have a problem with blood, really. Veins freak me out. Like vascular bodybuilders and stuff like that make me feel sick. Like that one image of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the pumping iron thing where he's like, I felt like I was coming. It feels like I'm coming all the time when I flex. And he has like the popping veins out of his arms. I have to look away or else like start to feel like gagging. Because I just imagine, what if somebody just ran a razor blade over that vein? Like a really prominent vein. What if somebody just went like, shtick, and then it just like opened up? Ugh. It just intrudes its way into my brain. I thought you'd love big, muscly women. As long as they're not vascular, I guess. That's the difference. Oh, I'm stunned. This could be bad. Hang on. Do a molten cannon. Jesus Christ, that is so huge. I just don't like vascularity. Nearly made a horrible reference. It's like the dick vein on a Snickers even. Kind of reminds me of it, and I don't like it. That bin really is your MVP. It's so good. Bin is so amazing. Are we just going back now? I mean, we're nearly back, and we basically killed everybody anyway. Hi. Anybody here? Did I ever talk to you? Beep. Probably. Let's go. This is now open. We can leave. Don't know if that's the right thing to do. But we weren't able to kill that guy. Because we couldn't get through that thing. Okay, well, that's where he was, so I think they're fucked. Bye, Goto! I don't think Goto's dead. The rule of media, although this game and editing, whoever was the editor on this game had never edited anything in their fucking life. So maybe it doesn't follow this rule, but if you don't see them die on camera, they're usually not dead.
This whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, we didn't check
Kyle?
that thoroughly for him.
Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head
Like
back to
now?
Nar Shaddaa.
No, back to Nar
That
Shaddaa.
safe house off the docks.
If you die
I said I'd meet up with him
on
there if we
camera,
ran
you
into
die in real
trouble.
life. Who is this? Hi. What did you just say to me?
What now?
If you thought to escape my notice so
Oh.
easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
Kill droid? That's clearly a spy ship. Like, don't. Why would I want this droid? Wasn't your ship just destroyed? Dorito. He was on a fucking hologram. You know he wasn't on the ship, right? Oh, you're very dumb. You're very dumb. Why would I want this droid?
As I indicated, this unit will remain
It's got a big spike.
you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during
I can't
your
place the
journey.
voice and it's going to irritate me all day. I also 100% know the voice from lots of things, I think. I think this is a voice that has been in like 100 cartoons. But I don't know who it is. I accept. You know what? Fine, I'll take another droid. Lots of droids, please. G0T0. Go to. He has special powers over droids and cannot set off mines. Okay. Thanks for the droid, Goto. Let's get to Nar Shaddaa. I mean, I'm fine with him. He seems sensible enough. Despite us just blowing up his ship, like, surprised he's willing to be around us at all.
So, you have returned from exile.
Hi!
Although I thought you might.
David Crosby, you were not a big help.
But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
I think we termed that as the Force circumcision on the last stream, as regrettable as that is. Have you played KotOR 2 before, or is this your first playthrough? It is my first playthrough. I played the first one recently, and then went straight onto this, because I liked it so much. I think this one is better. So far, might get really bad, but I think this one is more interesting. And I really liked the first one a lot. I think this one, aside from the music and the editing and the general slight patchworkness of it all, I think it's a better game. Why did KotOR think I would return from exile?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the
KotOR 2 is vastly superior, despite the fact that it's only have 40 months. That's why I'm forgiving the patchworkiness of it. Also, I have the mod that somebody recommended, Jay, I think, recommended the mod to, like, restore some content. A bit like how Fallout New Vegas has that as well. It has a restored content mod and a Jay Sawyer mod and stuff like that to put back in some, like, director's cut stuff. Because both of those games were extremely cut down for time. Why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war.
Guy looks like he definitely roadied for the Grateful Dead. I don't think, and this is going to be impossible to believe considering my music opinions and tastes that I've said on this stream. I don't think I've ever heard a Grateful Dead song. I've never bothered getting into them because from what I know, Grateful Dead are like a jam band, so like every one of their songs is probably about 18 minutes long and semi-improvised, and I would find it kind of annoying. It's one of the reasons I've also never quite gotten into King Crimson. I have a fun Grateful Dead story. Does it involve LSD? The OG jam band. There we go. Like, is it like, you know, you listen to King Crimson and every song is about 15 to 25 minutes long and about 5 minutes of it is great. Like, 5 minutes of every King Crimson song is like, man, I love this. And then there's like 15 minutes of noodling and you go, oh. Maybe I just haven't heard the right ones. I feel like I have, but forgot. I have questions I want to answer. Yeah, you know I have come to end you? That's not true. I have questions I want answered. Do you want to join up? Type of artist that thrives live and is terrible on record. That's kind of a thing with jam bands, isn't it? I don't even like saying the term jam band because it makes me think of actual jam, but like I think they were made to just tour forever. And people like follow around the Grateful Dead. I believe they're called Deadheads. They like follow around the Grateful Dead, like, you know, pseudo groupies, and just kind of watch endless shows because every show's completely different, man. Which planets have you gone to in this playthrough? Not many. Telos and Nar Shaddaa, I think, are the two, right? And then this ship. I have questions I want answered.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace.
I'm early in, I think.
I have kept secrets for far too long.
What happened to the Jedi? Oh, why did you cast me out of the Order, first of all?
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
Wow. Treat me like dirt. I grew back. It's like Wolverine with the circumcision. It grows back. Is that canonical? I actually don't know. I don't read comic books. I had other questions. Where are all the other Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense
And
others through the
useless.
Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of KotOR's plan.
I hate your earring. The Marvel circumcision universe. The X-Men are Marvel, right? They're Marvel comics, and I think they might be on the what's it called? The MCU now. Is the MCU even still going? I feel like I hear no one talking about it anymore. I saw a Deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, "Don't look back, you can never look back, boys of summer." I don't recognize any of these lyrics or references. No LSD, but actually someone I hooked up with in New York from Tinder did become my friend's psychedelics dealer afterwards. He was like, "Oh yeah, we kept in touch. We painted my apartment on shrooms." KotOR's voice is Darren Norris, who has indeed been everywhere. He seems like one of those character voice actors. What plan, by the way?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few.
I'm guessing
And
my
I have
really
not
long
heard
story
from them
didn't
in
go
some
through
time.
because chat character limit. I didn't see an essay. Atris is on Telos?
Atris, but I had thought she had gone to KotOR with the others.
Nope. Apparently not, because we saw her.
Yes,
Your
she holds
loss,
the last of the
SMH.
Jedi
Put in
teachings.
Discord.
It is good she survived.
The Sacred Texts! That's the last Star Wars I watched. Oh, there we go. It's gone through now. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of text. I will skim read this. Okay, it is entertaining, but also I'm not reading it all out loud. Consider it scummed. I had other questions.
Very well.
Do I? What happened to them? Why are you on Nar Shaddaa? I feel like he's answered this a little bit. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past.
That
yes.
text is like
It
a
is
Grateful
rare
Dead
sentence,
gem.
And to my knowledge, it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not. And I do
mean,
not
does it
know if they
matter?
even live.
Because I am
Does it matter?
growing it back.
It seems your power has returned.
Yeah,
Perhaps
see?
the loss was not a loss at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, does it really matter? Like, it grew. It's like if I got my hand chopped off and then 6 months later it grew back, I don't think I'd give a fuck. Basically, I think it would be fine. Alright, I guess it's like an arm, right? Because I wouldn't be able to throw things as easily without the Force. I had other questions. Do I at all? Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them? Oh yeah, Kreia has a Force bond with me, right? At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And KotOR was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until
I hate
then,
the Jedi.
I can say nothing.
Like, I know it's intentional, especially in these games, but I fucking hate the Jedi.
Very well.
Anything else I want to ask?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You form such
Doesn't
attachment
really seem like a
easier than
gift.
most.
Although, I don't
Even to
know.
those who could feel
Would
the
I want to
force
force
only
bond
faintly.
with Emma?
Even Brooke
If
could
we
not
could.
ignore it, which is saying something.
It just seems mostly an inconvenience. Like if Emma, like, I don't know, got her fingers broken or something like that, I would feel it, is how it seems to work here. How is that good for either of us? It seems like exclusively a bad thing. Okay, I've developed a bond with another, one that is lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I
So
did
you're
of such
useless is what
bonds,
you're saying. You
but
just
their
sat in
students
the
were
corner
few,
and smoked weed.
lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers.
The other can feel
before
comfort
she
in
left
the
the
knowledge
Order
that you're
and went to
also
war.
suffering. It also sounds like something a wrong'un would say to defend their perverted ways. What happens next?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. Do
you know where a
too,
Jedi
lost a
lens
Padawan
is,
on
by the way?
Malachor, not to the battle, but to
He has
the
a good voice and a
alternative,
dumb
to the
head.
teachings that
Shave
Revan
it
brought
off.
from the unknown
You need to
regions.
shave it off.
And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
You can keep the mustache if you want. He looks like he should sound like Sam Elliott. To fight in the Mandalorian Wars was no betrayal. Your disciples were taught to protect innocents even when you would not.
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time
We
of
were just
strong
following
emotion.
orders.
Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself had grown arrogant in their
Show
teachings.
us your tits!
It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll take
Not
this
once
time.
did I hear one of the
Every
Council claim
Star Wars plot is
responsibility
about
for Revan,
this.
for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who
Literally
came back from the
every
wars
Star
to
Wars
face
game,
our
book,
judgment.
story,
And rather than
movie,
attempting to understand
it's all about,
why you did what
oh,
you
the
did
Jedi are
and
flawed
punish
and
you
arrogant,
instead.
and then the
Our
Sith
one
take
chance
advantage
to
of it,
see
and there's a
where we
big
had gone
moon that
wrong,
shoots lasers,
and we
and then you
cast it
rinse and
aside.
repeat every
And now
fucking 2
that
years
decision
forever.
has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered.
Star
and
Wars
why
needs to
many
be
in the
gay or
Republic do
IMO.
not trust us, and why we
You've
do
got
not trust
C-3PO, what
ourselves.
more do you need?
Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end.
Almost
you
like it's
see.
a systemic
After
failing of the
this,
Jedi organization.
there will be
Yeah, but I
nothing,
think you can
and I
do
think
that
it will
in
be
maybe
for the best.
2 or 3
You wish to
movies,
do better
not
now?
9.
I have
I
nothing more
think
to
it's
say.
so boring. Like, the Jedi, I think, are consistently the most boring shit in this franchise. Like, it's why I thought The Mandalorian was kind of refreshing. Like, because there was less Jedi shit in it. Then as soon as it came into it, I was like, I'm out. I get it. It's dull. Didn't even have any upfront gaze till Endor. Revan redeemed herself. Certainly that must give you some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not.
I was
Revan's
agreeing,
choice,
I was just pointing
and
out that the
I have never
Jedi suck.
believed those of the Council who
They do
attempt
suck.
to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
A Jedi deal's not in absolutes. It makes them boring at parties. This is a reference to a brand of vodka. Is there anything you can teach me? Cutscene,
But we
apparently.
have spoken enough, I think.
Oh god, they're breaking the
Words, I think,
180-degree
go us both.
rule again.
Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This form you may have already seen much of during the Mandalorian Wars, but it is fitting to speak using elements of the
I've stopped
past, I
listening.
think.
Oh, I stopped listening about
Bataru
20
is the
seconds
name
ago,
given
yeah.
to the movements of this form.
Who
Though
cares
it
what
is
this guy has
aggressive,
to say?
It is focused. And
I think the
best
plot
used
and
is in
settings
combat
are a bit
against a
more
single
interesting in
opponent.
this, but I
form
do
is
think
somewhat less
you
useful
can
in deflecting
tell
blaster shots. Use it
that
when
they
dealing
had
with
a very
opponents in
little
close
time
combat,
to make it,
not
because
against
it's a
a battalion
bit
firing
convoluted
heavy
and
blasters
boring,
at you.
the way it's told.
Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has
The
certainly
fuck are you
not dulled
talking
your
about? Did we
instincts,
fight? Was that
nor
what
the
that cut was
speed
meant to
at
mean?
which you learn.
It's almost
I
impossible.
shall go to Dantooine, to the
Is this
ruins
cut
of the
content?
Enclave.
That's what put
If you
back
gather
in.
the
It
others,
was so
I will meet
awkward.
you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good.
Let
You're
us
back
talk
among
through the
us.
Force. You didn't fucking tell me anything just then. You just swung around a little Jedi sword going, whoom, and then left. I hate you. Every time I speak to a Jedi in this, it makes me hate them. Which I guess is the point. My god, I hate them. Like, I can see why. Even if I disagree, I can 100% see why. I think this has a lower Metacritic score than the first one. Because the first one, I think, is more generic, which really hurts it for me. Right? More generic in terms of the plot and the characters and stuff. But is a lot more cohesive and put together and slick and streamlined. Whereas this one feels like it's a little bit all over the place, but it is more interesting. So I kind of prefer it. Like, it's kind of a mess. Ah! Oh, fuck off, more! Where are my boys?
Annoying recitation. Let us proceed.
Even for old
to
games, it's still mostly using old reviews. I'm assuming it's contemporary reviews, I don't know.
And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Oh my god, where are my boys? Where did my boys go? Why am I on my own? See, why the fuck am I on my own? Like, what is the plot reason for this? Why wouldn't I have Mr. Bin next to me while I was talking to this nerd? Why am I here on my own? And or even Mira, who sucks. Like, she was talking to him already. He already knows her. Why isn't she here? Assassin droid, just do that a few times, see if it does anything. Oh my god, I'm taking a fuck ton of damage. Hang on. Put on a big old shield, please. And then stick out, dick and dive and duck again, right? Maybe do a heal. Fantastic. Do another heal. Where are they? Where'd they run to? Where did you go? There you are. Do more destroy droid commands, please. Oh my god, it broke through my shield instantly. Fucking run. Jesus Christ. Go and hide for a second. I'm assuming it's a mix, but I'm sure they use like archived reviews from sites that would have actually penned back when it came out. I assume so. I'm assuming it's contemporary reviews. We need you to make a sequel to our Star Wars game where we had amnesia and a Sith was trying to find us and the Jedi were dicks and all morality was vague. Okay, make a game where we have amnesia, a Sith is trying to find us, and the Jedi are dicks and all morality is vague. Got it. That's not what... Okay, sure. What do you mean contemporary? Contemporary means of the time. Or like contemporaneous time-wise with when it was released. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please. Okay, heal again. I thought he was further away. Okay, heal up again. Heal up lots, because otherwise they're gonna kill me. Ah! You hit very hard! I need a tank or something. You gonna follow me down here? Okay, I need to get another shield up. And maybe just fight. If it's just one, maybe I can fight him and it'll be fine. Is it just one boy? Hello? It is just one boy. Destroy him. There we go, and then just run in and kill him. Hurry. Because he's gonna break through that shield very quickly. Fantastic. Now we can wait again. Never mind, run away! Instantly broke through the shield. Thankfully, the AI is very bad in all games. Otherwise, this would be much harder. This game would be really difficult if the AI worked. It's already kind of difficult, but that's probably just my character. I really want a lightsaber. I didn't really know what contemporary meant until right now. I don't think it's... it's a slightly obscure word. I feel like you don't hear it all the time. Can I open this door? This is locked. Help. Mandalori boys, help me. Why do you look so silly? Why do you look so silly?
I thought we already went over this.
You're right, I'll be going. Bye. Your armor looks so goofy. I've just never considered the roots of it. Educational stream. Okay, hello. I'm gonna put on another shield. Gonna run out here. Hello! And then just fucking destroy you. There we go, now hit him. Hit him hard in the face. Hit him! Critical. Hit the fucker. Oh my god, hit him harder than this.
System's failing, Master.
Who else is around? There's one more, I'm sure. I'm sure there was another one. There you are. You're already a little bit hurt. Do a couple of those and then do a power attack. What are you doing? Now just hit him. Hit him and it'll be fine if it's just the one. We're great. We're good at games. Even when our bin doesn't follow us along. For no reason. Droid Unity Grid, I think that's a good shield. HK chassis. That might just be something we sell, I'm not really sure. How do I get HK-47 back up and running? I'm still missing a couple of things for him.
You interrupting me.
Goodbye. Could you help transport a family to Telos? Oh yeah! Do you have any need for pilots? There's some quests to do for him, isn't there?
No, that freighters can depart
Okay,
safely.
I'll go hand in that.
I can use a good pilot.
The refugee Otis will work for you for a sponsorship.
Fasa can do this.
Oh!
Good. I'll send someone for him.
Fantastic work. Do I have to go talk to Fasa?
You interrupt.
Could you transport a family to Telos?
What? Do I look like a passenger ship to
God,
you?
we're good.
Ah, sure.
Contemporary is also a style of dance.
Me. I help you.
It's also adult contemporary, is a style of bad 70s music. The mother's name is Karana. She's in the refugee quad.
Fine. I'll do for you. But don't ask of Fasa again. What else?
Never mind, I'll be going now. Wow, we're good at games! Holy shit, I just solved 2 quests for nothing. You encountered Zez Kai El on Nar Shaddaa and spoke with him. He agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. Offered to help you construct a lightsaber. You have found fixtures for the emitter and energy cell, but still need a lens. After it's built, you'll be able to enhance it. That's fine. Gita offered the same discount. That was nothing. That was nothing. That was nothing. Rebuild HK-47. You've installed the control cluster in the HK droid and the Ebon Hawk. All that remains is the chassis and the processor. I'm sure we just picked up the chassis. Now we need the droid processor from somewhere. You've discovered a suspicious holdout blaster on the body of a masked assassin. That was ages ago. So was that was ages ago. Maybe we should do that on Citadel Station. Speak to Vaga, you can get the fuel for Telos. Where's Vaga again? Was that Vaga the Hutt? Was he up here somewhere? Can I get my party? Why do I have nobody with me now? Where's my boys? Vaga from Dragon Ball. I don't watch Dragon Ball. Enemies with Gonku. Hello, friends. I can go in here, can't I? No, that's the warehouse. There's Volga. Hello. I danced for you and you liked it.
My master is currently resting. If your business is urgent, I will wake him. But I warn you, his temper can be great when roused from his slumber.
Yeah, wake him for me.
This woman seeks an audience with you.
Why do you defile my space, human? You're irritating my calf hounds and me. Speaker.
Okay. Oh god. I think there is a party selection button. You can get the fuel for Telos. I wanted to know about the exchange. Oh god, do I? What do I click here? I was sent to dance for you. I can dance for him if I want. I was good at it, apparently. I want to know about the exchange.
A hotter fungus, with none of the slow-creeping subtlety. They do not show the proper deference to the true lords of Nar Shaddaa. The infuriating one, KotOR, I wish to see lying in a pool of blood, or with his knee bent.
What has KotOR done to you?
I do not know how he is managed, but he preys upon my freighters. Entire shipments of fuel from Sleheron have been hijacked by his minions. Because of this, I've been forced to cease my trading, which has proven quite annoying.
If I can take care of Goto, will you agree to ship fuel to Citadel Station?
What, and you would do this out of the kindness of your heart? What is your price?
I just wanted to make sure Telos has fuel.
It would be best to let that planet die, I think. Restoring it is not worth the trouble. But this is getting ahead of ourselves. Goto must be dealt with, and the stores of Selehedron will be left there.
I've done it. I mean, I've taken care of Goto's ship. Can I just go, done it, nerd! You agreed when I had already done it! Shouldn't have been asleep. Okay. Let's go. Do I have to leave? J. Voka the Hutt has informed you that he has a large fuel supply from Sleheron that will be willing to trade, but will not dispatch any of his freighters, and that they can be safe from Goto's hijacking. I did just blow up the ship. I do not see Goto chain behind you. I do not have Goto here. Rest assured he will trouble you no longer.
Indeed, I had heard as much.
Did you?
I wouldn't have thought you could have so easily disposed of him. I'm impressed. I believe that means we have a matter of business to discuss. I've already begun my work. I will open trade with the Telosians. However, I believe they will be reluctant to listen, should it come from me. Here, these credits should cover your expenses and a fee. I do expect you to do what I have asked. If you do not, you will find that you have little time to enjoy these credits.
But am I traveling with them? Am I bringing the fucking stuff back? Speak to Lieutenant Grain on behalf of regards to establishing a trade agreement, sending fuel. Okay, I mean, we're going back there anyway, I guess. No, only one pig per stream. Okay, we did it. So now we can bring fuel back to Telos. And Telos won't die. That's nice, because Telos was going to die otherwise. How do these hot boys birth? They are, we read this recently, they are all hermaphroditic, and they have a cloaca, and I think give live birth, and have a pouch like marsupials, I think was what we read. Some of that might be true. Right, is there a party selection button? There is! I'm so dumb. Okay, I will take you, obviously. Let's go full droid. Let's have Goto, and... I've just realised the pun. Let's have Goto and T3M4. Yay! Hello! What do you do? I didn't expect such a good answer, to be honest. It's all lore. Okay. We've taken care of everything for the refugees. We don't have a lens. Where was Luta? Where did Luta live? Because Luta apparently has the lens. And I did take care of the exchange, it's just that his wife was an idiot and died. So if I can find Luta, I might be able to bully him into giving me my lens. But I don't know where he was. He might not be here anymore. Where was Luta? Was he in the refugee part? Was he out here somewhere? He is in this sector. What, in the warehouse sector? I was like, wouldn't it be that button with the people symbol? But I couldn't remember. Oh, fuck off. Why is there always so many boys? Well, it's because in the first game, it was less streamlined with the UI. The UI is way better in this one. The party selection button was down here. Luta sounds like O'Connell Street, mate. Way. I'm gonna fight these fuckers first. Hi.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination
full droid squad. Droid boys. Now, what do you do exactly, Goto? Holy shit, scramble droid, droid repulsor. And can I give you, like, some cool armor and shit? You come with an Aratech droid oxidizer, which seems pretty good. I can give you some agronym armor. I can give you some impact armor Mark III. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll give you modular plating Mark III. I'll give you a molten cannon. I'll give you an advanced upgrade slot. Or no, I'll give you a fighting upgrade. And... Reflex +2 and Dex +2. That seems good. What's this? Targeting module. Yeah, that's fine. You can use big old guns. Let's just use improved power blasts. You're gonna be good. Oh god, why are you running away in the wrong direction? I wanted you to destroy Droid, not whatever the fuck you're doing. You're using the wrong thing. I might die. I'm taking too much fucking damage. Oh Jesus. Okay, hang on. I would like you to use a droid scrambler and then maybe a droid repulsor. I would like to start doing shock attacks. And then can you maybe use a shield? Because your shield seems to have disappeared. Use an Arcanian shield. Akani shield? Use the Akani shield. Try and put that on and then heal a couple of times if you can. If you don't just die immediately. Use the shield? Oh, you're dead. Never mind. Okay, fantastic. Droid shock arm. Please? Please do the fucking thing. Oh my god. Use a Unity grid or whatever it's called. And a repair kit. You're fucked as well. You keep using droid repulsor and the molten cannon, I guess. Kill one of them, please. Why is it all going so slow? Kill him! Kill the fucker! Why are you shooting at the wrong one? Kill him! Kill him! There we go. Jesus Christ. Then kill this one. You need to use your shield again, to be honest. And then use a shock arm on this boy. And then this one. We should be able to be fine. I'm so good at games. If they would just help. Use another repair kit, please. And then start using the shock arm. You just keep doing power blasts, I guess. Fantastic. I think we're fine now. Okay, now we're okay. Brings worst party members. T3's amazing. Goto, jury's out. Always forgets shields, etc. Woo-woo. This is what happens when you bring self-checkouts to a gunfight. I'm gonna heal myself. Let's go back and find Luta quickly. HK droid processor! We got it! Okay, we have the processor now. That means we're gonna be able to build Mr. HK-47. That's gonna be my main team then. We're gonna be Mr. Bin and HK-47. Obviously, that was... My main team last time was HK and Bastilla. Because she was the best Jedi I had. Keep doing heals. Just spam heals, please. You need it. You need it so badly. I really want the master heal as soon as possible. You can fuck off with Mr. Drone back here. He looks like such a shit little Death Star. Mini Death Star it is. Right, he's apparently back here, Luta. Luta, where did you live? Ignores the human companions. Well, they talk too much and they're annoying. Gran and Aquilish thugs. Some Mandy boys. Nobody. 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 Oh no. Oh, Luta! Are you Luta? Lutra! That's your name. Whatever. You're Luta now. Lutra.
You going to make a habit of busting into my room?
I freed your wife. In a way, she's free. She's free from worry. She's free from strife. She's free from hunger and pain and cold. She's free from a lot of things.
No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
Your dead wife? What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance
we
she
already
may be here
talked
on
to you
Nar
about
Shaddaa.
this.
A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came
but then
here to
she
see if I
fucking
could track
tripped
her
over
down.
a marble
Thing
or
is,
something.
I can't
and broke
get into
her
the
neck.
refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
Usually, you don't mind any pronouns. Just checking you're still good with he, or do you go by or prefer another? I guess I probably have the very slightest preference for, like, they, but he's fine. I don't care. Yeah, any's fine. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I ran into a woman called Ada in the refugee sector. Right. Now, can we finagle this? That's a word I've never said out loud. Can we finagle this in a way that makes him think she's still alive? right? Can we maybe say, oh, she's on her way, or I found her and freed her from the exchange, which is true. It's just that she walked out of the exchange base, out of the refugee center, immediately slipped on a banana peel, flipped 15 times, then snapped her neck. So maybe just leave that second part out. Say that she last we saw her, and this is true, last we saw her, she was on her way to you. So she should just be coming along.
What? Is there any way to get her out?
I mean, look, are we just not gonna tell him that she's dead? I still need to deal with the exchange to get her out of the sector. They have the place sealed pretty tight.
I can't believe she's still alive. This is the best news I've heard in years. Please, whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it. Any chance you've heard...
Oh, no. I ran into a woman named Ada. Some refugees in the center said Ada died many months ago, calling out your name. That's so much. I mean, I decided killing you would be worth more. Take the job with the exchange and tell them I sent you? Why would we have that? The game has really fucked this plot line up, by the way. And it's not my fault. Because the game... What happened? Let me just go over it. We walked into the refugee center, found Ada. She said, oh, I can't leave because the exchange is stopping me. You need to stop the exchange, kill the exchange members, whatever. Then I'll be able to leave. There were 2 people who controlled the refugee center. One was called the, Secunda or something, or the Sirocco, whatever they were fucking called. The other were called the Exchange. So I killed all the exchange members, went back to her. She said, oh, are all of the exchange members dead? I said yes, which was true. I checked 3 separate times, and then she just died. You turned around instead of finishing the exchange killing quest. I did not! I went in there afterwards, and the only people in there were the fucking Sirocco people. She did not mention a single word about them. I will not take this. For once, this is not my fault. It's the game being shit about wording. They both work for the exchange. No, they don't. They hated each other. They were specifically like, oh, we hate these exchange fuckers. And they were like, joint control over the thing. Fuck it, she died months ago. We're doubling down. She died. You know what? I wish she had died months ago. I wish she died painfully. I hope she did. I hope when she tripped, I hope that backflip that she did before she snapped her neck, I hope that felt like a month in her head.
What? I always feared that was what happened. At least now I know. It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind, and
hates wives.
You walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
You had to clear out the whole area. Well, then may I suggest to the writers of this game back in 2004, if I had a time machine, I could just shake them by the shoulders and just lean in really close to their ear and say, make her say that. Instead of saying, the exchange is out to get me. Or whatever the fuck it was she said. EU. Don't ever do that again. You may trust me, but be wary of others. That's wrong. Dreya angrily emailing Obsidian. Gonna find whoever the head of Obsidian was in 2004 and go like, excuse me. Facing the truth is what gives you strength.
I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
Yes! Lightsaber focusing lens. God, we're good at games. Your wife's dead, and I'm glad. I wish you were too, to be honest, for putting me through this. Right, let's go back to the ship. We can repair HK. We can go to Telos. We can make a lightsaber. It's all coming up Millhouse. All coming up Dorito. Dreya ASMR stream. It's been suggested, and it would make me want to die. Like they messaged Xbox or whatever. Oh god, who did that recently? What fucking game dev emailed a reviewer recently? And it was the most pathetic thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm at work, so for once I'm using earbuds, and no thanks, none of the whispering business. Don't listen to their suggestions. Me, I did. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk, please. I'm done here. For now. I thought you did, lol. Oh, no. I did message the Xbox app saying, please fucking make your service work when they asked for feedback. But recently, I'm basing this off your Discord screenshot. I thought you were referring to... Recently, there was a bad review of a game, and the developer emailed, like, Xbox Monthly magazine, going like, how dare you write this? And it was so embarrassing. Wait, why am I in the refugee sector again? Don't go back to the refugee center. This fucking sound alerts. Earbuds, you say. Thank you for that. I really wish the Xbox app worked better. Occasionally the Xbox app, this is a very petty complaint, I know, because it does mostly work, but occasionally the Xbox app will just sign me out of everything, and I'll have to log out, uninstall the app, reinstall it, and in order to make it work, and it's really fucking irritating. It only takes like 5 minutes to do, but it's 5 minutes I shouldn't have to do. Cloud gaming is shit too. I found it, I mean, it worked okay. It was very low bitrate and there was some like screen tearing. But I played Fable 2 and 3 on cloud gaming on the Xbox app. And it worked well enough that it was definitely playable. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't know if it's better on Xbox or PC. The app on my TV sucked. I've never tried it on that. Ooh, cutscene. Wow. That's Bowdor's little football. Oh, are they friends? Are they lovers?
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained,
okay.
Providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Woo! Don't worry, Goto's just jealous that you've got all that circuitry packed in such a small shell. Ah! I didn't realize this guy was sapient.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
God, I hate you. Not this guy again, Whispering Bob alien.
You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
You need a pop filter as well. He's very sort of swishy with his mouth. Bowdor's remote has been upgraded with the ability to repair other droids in the party. Ooh, that's pretty good. He's now one of the nurse droids.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help.
He sounds a little bit like Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things, which is like an intentionally shit accent.
We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes.
Like it's an accent from nowhere.
Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right?
Beep beep. The
The
droid is so much more charismatic than Spike Face. Looks a little bit like BB-8. Wasn't that the big marketable droid from the new series? The new trilogy was BB-8. And outfitted with an improved laser. Good stuff. Anything else? Oh my god, there's so much.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
How are you controlling this? Are you in here?
I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Are you just like sitting in a gamer chair? I'm kind of imagining you're like 5 light years away and you're like in one of those disgusting gamer chairs, you know, with like, it like pivots around like that. It's like a race car bed, but like it wraps around your body and tilts around with the 3 or 6 monitors in front of you. Like a disgusting neat. If Whisper Spike Boy and the Grateful Dead Space Roadie end up in a cutscene together, I'm logging out. Good. because I would end the game. Alright, Mira, move the fuck out of the way. I'm more interested in HK. Install the chassis. You have installed the droid's chassis. It looks like it'll make its chest stop sparking, which is a minor relief. Install the processor. You have installed the droid's processor. Boo. Is it going to do like a THX booting noise? Or like a dun 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 dun, like Windows XP?
Diagnostic.
Yes!
HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Why were you in the storage holds? You were in the previous game.
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar.
Woo! We were friends.
Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was.
My little boy's in the
task.
background. Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols.
Oh god, I've been
then
de-leveled,
no,
is what he
I
just
am
said
not
in lore.
Okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
You look a lot like a series of droids that have attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
There's at least 4 other now defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Can I, like, polish you? Because you look so rusty. Can I, like, get, like, an angle grinder or a sander even and just, like, shine you up? I think that would be really satisfying for both of us. I could play that song from Ghost while I do it if it makes you feel better. There's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we've encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger.
Wants to polish his boys lore. I think it would be nice. It's a bit like a turtle shell. You know how turtles or tortoises, they come up and want shell rubs. If you brush their shell with like a little toothbrush or something, they really like it. I imagine it would be the same for a robot, if you put that sort of functionality in them for some reason. Can the robots in Star Wars feel? I don't mean like emotionally. Can they like feel physically? Or is it just like, oh, I've been shot? Or is it, because when, I think they might be, because when like R2-D2 in the movies gets shot, he does the like, wow noise. So he must be like freaked out by it. You alright?
Mockery.
They have a nervous system. There we go.
Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units.
New companion.
And educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you.
Feel Robin Williams. You're an assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid.
I like how his vocal cords are
burn
fucked.
holes through meat bags that you
It's kind of a nice touch.
from the galaxy. Master,
he is objectively one of the best voice actors in this. Are you ready to serve me, droid? Well, get used to it.
Answer, yes, Master.
Sure. Are you ready to serve me? I don't want to say this one, because I feel like this is end the conversation. Are you ready to serve me, droid? I feel like you're only... the only way I would ever be comfortable saying this is in, like, a sexual setting. Are you ready to serve me? Like, actually saying it to a living creature as if they're going to actually be serving you as like a slave. That's fucking horrible. You're not killing anyone unless it's in self-defense. Even then, I don't want you acting without my orders. That seems better. Maybe at a restaurant.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Fantastic. HK-47 has joined your party. His few remaining assassination protocols allow him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Why did you go straight to this? It was literally the only thing I could think of where somebody might say, are you ready to serve me? Genuinely didn't even think of tennis or restaurants. Good stuff. We have a bot. We have a boy bot now.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meat bags across the galaxy.
Why are you studying me?
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
I've gone through a whole toilet roll blowing my nose since 8 this morning. Oh. I don't think I've blown my nose in 5 years. I don't know if that's a normal thing to say or not, but I found blowing your nose really gross. I really don't like it. I hope it was soft. And I told her that because you hate fluids. I've heard enough. I'll be going now. Let's go build a lightsaber. That's the last thing I want to do today. Hates blowing their nose. It is disgusting. It doesn't feel nice. Sneezing feels lovely. Sneezing is amazing. Everybody loves a sneeze. But blowing your nose? Ugh. I have sinusitis. I have to have balloons shoved up my nose because my nasal passages want to close and kill me. That's another Zara weakness to exploit. Collapsing nose passages and soft brain. I'm not a big nose blower either, Dreya.
Hey, General. Are you alright?
I need a lightsaber, and I was told that you could do it.
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
I don't know what that fucking means. I was inspired by your arm? Am I about to be weird? Please don't exploit my soft head and nose. Ooh, a bot! It's been a while since I've seen a bot on this stream. Want to become famous? I was inspired by your arm, apparently. I apparently have an arm kink. My nose collapsed once. Oof.
Whoa.
What, because of cocaine? That can happen with cocaine, right? Now whose claws are out?
Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi.
God, I hate this ASMR freak.
Like that. And I feel
Jay's already famous. Fuck off. I just sniffle. I'd blow it in the bathroom or something, but if I'm going to be around people and actually stop me sniffling.
I usually only get
but only because they don't want to hear a sniffler. Yeah, sniffling is kind of annoying. I was recording another House Flipper 2 thing the other day, and I was sniffling while doing it, and I cut 99% of that out in the edit because nobody wants to hear that. Made me take another 20 minutes while editing. I was still doing it. Sniffling is annoying as fuck. Like coughing, fine. Sniffling, ugh. When one is in touch with the Force, it can manifest itself visibly. Apparently.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Yes, lightsaber. Do I have all the lightsaber parts?
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
What kind of lightsaber do you want to create? Double-bladed lightsaber, please! What color focusing crystal do you use? The focusing crystal can later be changed. Yellow, I suppose. That's the only one I have. Yippee! Collect your first lightsaber. Give it to me now. Where is it? Right here. Double-bladed lightsaber, please. There we fucking go. I've got one. Can I upgrade it at all? Use the workbench to upgrade items. Lightsaber. Yes, I can. I have a couple of things. Put on the lens. Synthesized Brothsis lens, which is +1 attack, -2 blaster bolt deflection, and -1 damage. That might be good. Yeah, sure, put that on. Anything else? None. Anything else I can do? I don't think so. I don't think I have any other parts at all. I'll find some, I'm sure. Power crystal. Yellow. That'll do fine. Assemble. I've got a lightsaber! Yippee! Yay, finally! Coughing is also annoying as fuck. Be in lecture, chair shakes for 1 hour due to coughing girl next to me. Proper bronchitis style cough, it lasts a year. All sounds have the potential to make me scream. Breathing too loudly, scream. There were recorders in the middle section at Aldi today and some kid playing one. It was sensory hell. Oh, recorders are maybe the least appealing instrument. I would even say kazoos are more appealing to listen to than a recorder. Recorders are so annoying. Also getting their germs on that. Yeah, that has made me think if I ever do buy an instrument at LD, which is unlikely, I will wash it. Anyway, let's save. Save game. Light sword. Fantastic. Let's save and exit and raid and go. I'm gonna go visit my parents probably in about an hour because they're back from Spain, so they'll probably want to see me, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I have to, even though I talk to my parents probably 3 to 4 times a week on WhatsApp and we share photos with each other. I feel like I need to go see my parents, like, as an obligation. Even though I don't really care about it, to be honest. Let's see who's live that I can raid to. Trying to quit ciggies at the most, so I'm coughing constantly. I'm coughing a little bit. I'm actually surprised I didn't cough much during the stream, and I'm happy. It means I've gotten better. Because I was coughing a lot yesterday. It would have been a nightmare. I didn't record anything. It was awful. Who's live? I don't know. First person I see, this person's live. Thank you for joining. I'll be live again tomorrow. Well, that was a stream. Sorry. We got some progress done. Thank you. I'll be live again tomorrow with some Link's Awakening. We're nearly done Link's Awakening. I think we've got like 2 or 3 more dungeons left, so I'm going to say 2 more streams of that. Might go longer next Friday to finish it. We'll see. Other than that, go watch YouTube. Hang on. If I go !links. Do I have an !YouTube even? I do! There we go. I've been making some YouTube videos. If you want to watch some House Flipper 2, those have been taken off for some reason. And if you want to watch some indie horror games where I make fun of them, they're edited and up on YouTube. I no longer edit streams either. I do it all bespoke, recorded for YouTube. So it's something fresh. So, you know, you can go there if you want. Bye! Coming up!